Welcome to the series of videos I like to call Why Do I Like a Particular Ship in World of Warships. In this case, why I'm indifferent to British class 2 destroyer Medea. Well, let's look at it. From the top, you can see that it got 2 torpedo launchers, 2 tubes each, so you got 4 torpedoes. But that's not really a good thing, because these torpedoes are not that great. And we can see that once we're gonna look at the modules. Also, you can see here the guns, one in the middle, one in front, one at the back, but you need to do a good angle to be able to fire all of them at the same time. So if you look at the modules, we have 102mm guns. It's okay, 5-second reload time, this is perfectly fine. This is a destroyer this class, nothing special here. Body wise, 8700 hit points, 6mm armor, again very much standard to this destroyer this class. Non-existent armor, very little hit points, all standard. Torpedoes, reload time, 53 seconds. That's extremely slow. That's almost a whole minute to wait. Damage 10,000, of course, 53 knots of speed. Range 6 kilometers, which is not true. Historically, the maximum range of the torpedoes that Medea carried was only 3 kilometers, but we got slow reload time. So how does the game compensate for that? Well, the game made it possible for us to launch them one by one. It kind of compensates for it, but not exactly this in a good way, because in the end it's much harder to wait 2 torpedoes than wait 1. Also, if you notice that we don't have the speed boost available to us. We can do much more smoke, but we don't have speed boost. Distance 8.8 kilometers of firing range, that's what the distance is, and the maximum speed of 32 knots. Now I'd like to point out that the smoke is very small, not very big smoke. That's why we got so many of them. Alright, well, let's go into battle and look at this ship itself. Now, Medea was built for the Greeks by the British, and basically it was made on the basis of Admiralty Type M destroyer that the British developed, and in order to kind of mass produce them and at the same time reduce costs, the British decided that they allow the firms to sell them to other countries. Greece just finished the war in the Balkans, which ended up as Greece high risk getting a larger territory, more islands, and it needed a navy. However, it could not build a navy itself. Therefore, it went out to Germany, France, and Britain with orders for ships, and they ordered a modified Type M destroyer for themselves. The 4 ships that they ordered were to be named Chios, Crete, Samos, and Lesbos, exactly like the names of some of the Greek islands, right? Well, what happened? Well, World War I happened. When World War I happened, Britain froze those all foreign orders because it kind of needed all focus to be on its own production, with its own fleet, and it found itself in a shortage of destroyers compared to what the Germans had. So then next thing happens is that they start noticing that Greece is leaning towards being more pro-German, so Brits pretty much confiscated the unfinished destroyers and renamed them Medea, Medusa, Melampus, and Melpomem. Also Greek names, so I'm not sure if there was the idea maybe at some point was to give them back to Greek Navy or something like that, or if they actually paid the Greeks for the destroyers they confiscated. Either way, these destroyers did not go to Greece, and then they were launched in 1915. Starting from that year on and forward, and they joined what was called the Harwich Force, which was based out of Harwich and which protected the English Channel from German raiders. And that's what these destroyers spent most of their time doing. They chased around the other German destroyers. When they get too close to the German shore, the German batteries would fire at them, they would go away, then they'll chase another German destroyer and do the same thing back and forward. All of them did survive the war except Medusa, which actually had a collision with another destroyer, the British destroyer, and as a result it was lost. But all the other ones survived the war and ended up in 1920s being scrapped. So that's pretty much it for the history of this one destroyer. And well, like I already showed you, this ship has its pluses, but it has also its minuses, which makes it I don't really enjoy playing it, but it's not at the same time. It's not really that bad. So finally been going to battle. Let me show you what I mean. Hopefully everything will go oh, well in this way to show you exactly all my problems. And my biggest problem being the reload time on turret. I understand I can fire 4 times, but that still does not compensate. And given when I'm looking right now what we got going after us, that's that story. That I don't have much hope here. The fact that I don't have speed boost also creates problems, such as sometimes I am not able to return and help a comrade, so just generally needing to return to my base or something like that because I just don't have that speed boost to get there. I'm now forced to go at 32 knots, which is not the fastest speed exactly. There are faster destroyers. As you can see, detection rate is 5.4 kilometers, which is a 6 kilometer torpedo range. Basically, we can launch outside of detection range, but there's other destroyers that will notice us also. So, it's possible, but not likely to happen. So we're gonna pass around A, and hopefully that will help us not get detected, and so we can start shooting. He's complaining about number where likes destroyers. That torpedo does really a lot of damage. My torpedoes pretty much can take out any destroyer of 2nd class. At the same time, Kazi. Alright, we're gonna put one torpedo across the bow and one like this. Hopefully that's gonna be enough. Ooh.
Smoke generator start.
Ah, that torpedo is gonna connect. St. Louis. Yes, it did.
Smoke screen set.
Ooh. That's a lot of enemy armament going after me. And they got me. The issue was of course that I was stuck between two. Because he torpedoed me from one end and I got torpedoed from the other. So, the game did not go that well. I did manage to hit one guy, but that idea that I run into the enemies like that was not exactly the best thing. So I did not exactly get to show you the problem with the destroyer, in which the problem would be, well, the fact that I don't really have, I don't know if there's another Medea actives here in the sector. Let's say maybe 25, a much better ship I would say. I don't see anything other active. So the issue being of course is that reload time is so high that quite often you spend a lot of time waiting for the torpedoes to reload. Like here I was able to fire them in both directions, that's great. I managed to somehow hit somebody also. But yeah, that's it, and one torpedo destroys me. Well, this case was two, but still, pretty much given my hit points at 8,700, that's not a lot. That's literally one torpedo and a shot. Well, that's it I have to say about this destroyer. I don't really want to record a different video of it because, well, I'm not really enjoying playing this one. Like I said, the reload times are just killing me. Literally, quite often. Okay. Thank you for watching.